So we've got a video here that I have truly dreaded making because on the one hand, it's very straightforward and extremely simple and right there in your face. And on the other hand, you can very quickly end up in the weeds over analyzing it, and maybe that's just been my problem. I actually should have had this video out several days ago, but I've just continued to go over the footage again and again and again, trying to wrap my head around it and probably just inventing stuff that's not there. So I'm just going to get this video out for better or for worse. And so what this video is, if you didn't get it from the title, is there is potentially video evidence that Tyler Robinson may not have been the shooter of Charlie Kirk, or at least not the only shooter. Like I said, you can so quickly get into the weeds. But anyway, there's video evidence of a second shooter. Let's just leave it at that, and then I'll just let the rest of the evidence just present itself here. So let's start out by playing this video here. Make sure I've got this there. Okay.
Got to show this in video form because people aren't going to believe me otherwise. Check this out. This is showing the bullet actually hitting Charlie Kirk. It's not from the front. It's not the guy on the roof that they keep telling you that killed him. Check this out.
Tyler Robinson.
This is camera angle 1 is you can see the bullet before the frame.
By the way, I'm well aware that you can't really hear this guy. I can't really hear him either. Just mainly look at what he's doing. He's already got right there. He's already got the video up on screen. But I'll just let him keep going.
Before, right? So if we're looking right here, I don't know if you can see that on there. Zoom in. You could say, Zeb, that's just a fly flying by, or that's just a piece of dust specking up sunlight. And I could say, okay, that's fine. Let's take that. So here we have, this is a frame before.
Just so you know, this guy's a Marine sniper talking here and actually showing you the bullet before it hits Charlie Kirk. Obviously, it's not a bug, but let's just check this out.
I'm having some problems there.
It hits Charlie, right? One frame. This is one frame.
Okay, so that little part there, I'll make that big screen there. So he's showing here the bullet and then Charlie Kirk.
Where it hits Charlie Kirk, obviously it's not a bug, but let's just check this out.
It hits Charlie, right? One frame. This is one frame.
Okay, so that video seems to be having a couple little problems. So I'm going to let it play out in small there, and then we're going to take a look at it anyway. So
bing, bang, boom. This is a single frame. Bullet, Charlie. And you say, Zip.
So basically it's coming in from over here behind the jaw and coming through here. And he has the same type of mic on as Charlie Kirk, or a very similar type. And the cord wraps around here. So when it came in through behind the jaw, through the neck, it actually hit the cord, and that's what caused his shirt to shoot up, because this cord goes all the way down too.
Yeah. How's that the bullet? He shot him from the rooftop straight in front of him. I said, well, let's come into this with no understanding of what the FBI told us. This is the bullet, right? And so we're going to follow up with some more of this here in a second. That's camera 1. Obviously, there's that angle. We're going to go into
also, we have the muzzle flash. Maybe I'll show you that.
okay, so he just mentioned muzzle flash. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to get this video right here. All right, so we already saw the bullet in flight there. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to make this a little bit larger, and I'm just going to play it, and I want you to look right up here where I'm circling here, and just look and listen. let me see, I'm going to bring this up to 6. There we go. That's good. Okay, so look and listen here. Okay, did you see anything? Let me bring it back to here. Okay, it's probably so fast you didn't see anything, but let me bring it back here. All right, and let's get it right. There we go. Okay, so look right here, and I'm on the frame right before it, and watch this. Look at that right there. See that? There's a flash right there. Now that you know what you're looking for, let me bring this back to that. Now let's bring only Charlie Kirk's head in so you can see his reaction. And let me back this up a little bit like that, and let's see if we can spot something here. Did you see it? Look up there and listen for the shot. Let me back it up again. Look up there and listen for the shot. Let me back that up. I messed that one up. Okay, so we're gonna look up here and we're gonna listen for the shot. So one more time here. We need to go to. Oops, that's too far. There we go. All right, so we're gonna look up here and we're gonna listen for our shot. Okay, so let me back it up here to there. Okay, so look here. There's our flash. Okay, and then we're gonna count the frames until we hear the shot. So there's a flash, which could be a muzzle flash. And then here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's Charlie Kirk reacting. And there's the shot. So 12, and Charlie Kirk reacts. And then there's the shot. Let me play it here. Like this. Wait. Okay, it's not going like. Okay, so there's the flash. And there was the shot. I just killed a mosquito. It's always annoying. Okay, so that's that bit there. And so let me go back to this guy's analysis here.
Too. He shows the muzzle flash reflecting off a glass window at the correct angle for that bullet we just saw. The bullet's actually coming from here, shooting him, but the muzzle flash here reflects off the window. I'll show it.
Where that bullet is, give or take, and then we can follow that on here. And so this is what I'm going to show you. I think this is a muzzle flash, but I'm going to show you the problem that I have with it here in a second. Let's assume this is a muzzle flash, right? So look top. Whoa, let me pull you up. So look top left up here. You see this white dot. Once you see this white dot, it's a single frame.
Okay, so I just showed you the dot, so we know it's there.
It's a single frame white dot. So we can go. We can go back, forward. It's a single frame. That's all it is, single frame. But that single frame is very...
Okay, I'm going to get off this video now. And then I'm going to load up the one that shows the bullet as well. So let me go up here. All right, so let's go there. All right, so right here, Charlie Kirk is about to be struck by a bullet, and there's where the bullet strikes him. Okay, and right there's the bullet. There's no bullet. There's the bullet. No bullet, bullet. No bullet, bullet. No bullet, bullet. Let me blow it up a little bit. Okay. So there's Charlie Kirk, and there's no bullet, bullet. No bullet, bullet. And then he's struck. Hold on a sec. So there we go. There's no bullet. Oh, sorry, there is the bullet, and then there's no bullet. And the bullet again, and then he's struck. No bullet. Just a second here. Okay, so no bullet, bullet. No bullet, bullet. No bullet, bullet. And he's struck. So that's pretty much it for that. So the very last thing that I'm going to show here is this very, very bizarre letter. This lady here says, I showed this to my 21 and 23-year-old sons, and they said, no one they know this age texts like this. They said, Mom, this is how you text. Do you know any 22-year-olds who text other kids like this? They don't use complete sentences with correct punctuation. So this is supposedly a letter written from Tyler Robinson to his transitioning, you know, whatever. Here's Robinson, and they refer to it as roommate, but it's really his trans, you know. Okay, so he says, I'm still okay, my love. I mean, right there, just first line. Nobody who's you know, a certain age young writes like this. And this is the letter, you know, given out supposedly as evidence. It's just crazy. It's just mind-blowing. Literally nobody writes this way, my love. But I'm stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't be long until I come home, but I got to grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I'm sorry to involve you. The people have pointed out that they call it like the chat GPT letter. They point out that it reads like it was written by chat GPT or something. It's just crazy. You aren't the one who did it, right? The roommate. Robinson, I'm sorry. Roommate, I thought they caught the person. Robinson, no, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of this side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. You know, yeah. The youth today, they write this way. Why did I do it? Yeah, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. How long have you been planning this? A bit over a week, I believe. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept the spot, but I don't want to chance it. Remember how I was engraving bullets? I mean, it just doesn't, like, you know, he's like, I don't think I left any evidence, but I'm sending all this in this message. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The effing messages are mostly a big meme. If I see notices bulge UWU, would that be UVU? Anyway, on Fox, you know, I might have a stroke. All right, I'm gonna have to leave it. That really effing sucks. Judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gone just fine. I don't know. I think that was a 2K scope. Delete this exchange. My dad wants photos of the rifle. He says Grandpa wants to know who has what. The feds release a photo of the rifle and it's very unique. He's calling me and I'm not answering. Robinson, since Trump got into office, my dad has been pretty diehard MAGA. I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. You're all I worry about. Love. I'm much more worried about you, from the roommate. So there you go. Just a letter that absolutely makes no sense. Like even my generation, I mean, I'm obviously a good bit older than this. Even my generation doesn't write like that, really. It's such a weird letter, and it makes no sense. So there you go. There's a new bullet caught on video, and there's a flash from a position that would indicate that Charlie Kirk was hit from behind, and it's an exit wound coming out of the front of his neck. And so there you go. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and share. And that'll be all for today. Thanks, everybody. Base Gardening out.